what is up? The Preston 13 here, and we are about to dive into Deadwatch on Mythical difficulty. We are level 25, and our equipment and stuff is not that good. Garrison has a pretty good weapon, but we're sort of lagging behind. Haven't got very lucky in this playthrough in terms of loot. We went through, so Deadwatch, we're on a New Game Plus playthrough. And Deadwatch is down here. No, wait. Jesus, that's the first one. Deadwatch is down here. We ran through Deadwatch the other day and got crazy unlucky. We were moving along through 90% of it with no problem, and then a big fight at the end, and it killed me pretty quickly. One-shotted everybody pretty much. But that was on average. We've got a couple improvements since then, so now it'll be a little easier. I believe this is the 5th of 8 dungeons. As we roam around the map, you'll notice I use Gully most of the time. I find her to be small and agile and maneuverable. When you're running around in the dungeon, you can also switch to Calibretto. He has a very nifty healing perk. If I hit X right now, he would heal everybody up just a little bit. We'll switch to Gully for the time being. Find Destra. It doesn't look like there's any loot to be found. These guys shouldn't give us much trouble. Through the early part of the dungeon, I don't want to waste too many resources, certainly if I don't have to. So we got 3 full burst bar down there on the left side of the screen. That one hurt. There's a little healing for him. So we got 3 burst bars, and we're the red bar next to the blue bar. The blue bar is mana, the red bar is overcharge. So we'll essentially try to save most of our mana for later on in the dungeon. We'll choose an ability there, give Calibretto time to heal Garrison, and then we'll let Garrison kill him. So the overcharge is useful. It will be used instead of mana when you use your abilities. There are potions you can get that raise your mana, which we rarely have to use any kind of potion. And if you want to read some of those, I'll leave it up for just a second. We'll drink from the shrine. You passively generate overcharge. Excellent. Again, early on here, this should not be a problem. Oh, I was hoping to one-shot that guy. Now I have a couple perks that are extremely useful. They are healing perks. Garrison will heal himself a little bit at the end of battle, and Calibretto will heal everyone at the end of battle. Calibretto has another one which will heal the most injured person character when the battle starts. Extremely useful, and those perks don't cost that much. They're not that expensive at all. The mystery cube. This could help a little bit considering my crappy weapons here with Gully and Calibretto. We'll be able to kill this guy before he gets a shot off. And before we interact with the mystery cube, we'll check our inventory real quick. So we don't have any extra stuff. This mysterious cube hums with an energy as you approach. An inscription has been etched on its side. Some boxes give, this one takes. Catch it if you can, and empowerment awaits. You could give it a piece of equipment, but you're unsure what would happen next. Actually, I know what's going to happen next. So you put something in there, and Gully's weapon's the only thing available. We're going to put this in. Are you sure? Yes. And the mystery box will take it and disappear. There we go. It has been teleported to another part of the dungeon. Nothing more to do in here, I don't think. So what's going to happen is we will come across the mystery cube somewhere. Oh, shit. In some other room of this dungeon. And when we get our weapon back, it will be improved. But until then, Gully ain't going to be doing hardly anything for damage. So we may have to be a little more aggressive in this fight. For example, he's got 29 overcharge already, so let's set the big guy on fire. We'll have Garrison hit the other guy. It left him with 71. So we'll use Calibretto to heal everyone up a little bit. Oh man, that takes too long. Well, I guess we won't. That guy's invisible currently, so we'll have to wait for him to attack before we can attack him. I guess I should have done it last time around. The bleed will take care of him right after Calabrito heals us up. Victory, experience, and some loot. And a quick drink of water. Alright, what's going on here? Where did we come from? This way? Hey, it's the mystery cube. This will be quick and easy. Should be able to kill this dude in just a couple shots here. The cube is warm to the touch and hums with the same magical energy as it did earlier. Inside its glowing core, you notice the item you gave the cube, but it seems different somehow. There's some enemies coming. Let's throw these on real quick. Excellent. This guy will be dead before he gets a chance to attack again. Excellent. Moving along pretty quickly here. We need lots of rare parts. There are things we need to craft. And we don't have a lot of crafting materials. I've not been quite as thorough in this playthrough as my first playthrough. Damn, Job's a real jerk, isn't he? This is going to be a combo fight. It'll be 4 enemies total. Hopefully I can kill a Rattlebone there with one shot. I cannot. But regardless, this should not be a problem. And if we get into trouble, we do have 3 burst bars built up. We could do some significant damage with that. Would have been an excellent time for a critical hit there, huh? Build up a little more overcharge with Gully. And... oh, jeez. I thought that would kill him. That sucks. Excellent. Got to wave 2 without any trouble. Full health bars and plenty of overcharge to deal with. We'll see if we can get rid of the little guy first. Could have healed us all up there, but really didn't need to. We'll heal up at the end here. Adorned with ornate and winding patterns, the sarcophagus stands out from the others you've seen. Somehow, even in the elements and ruins, it remains almost pristine. The lid looks like it's fastened by some magical means. There are slots for some object to be inserted. Let's take a quick look at it. Upon closer inspection, it is made out of ivory and is bound with wards. Brute strength or lockpicking will not open it. Someone trapped something inside of it and did not want it to ever come out. Well, let's see what it is. I forget where I picked up the Heart of Darkness, somewhere along the lines. Alright, there was stuff in there. Let's see if it was useful stuff. Something for Red Monica and something for Red Monica. So, no. Easy enough. Alright, so I've been everywhere through here, right? Up the steps. And on to the next room. Nothing going on here. Nice. Get rid of that guy real quick. And we'll start work on the spider. Alright, let's see. Probably should have healed Garrison there, but that's alright. He'll heal up a little bit there. Some loot. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If there's anything you want to know, put it in the old chat box there. Just running through a mythical playthrough of this dungeon. We are in Deadwatch. We are in New Game Plus. I think it'll be better if it's facing that way. Been moving pretty quickly through here. The end should be coming up relatively quick. We may run into Bellavros here. He was kind of a mini boss we'll run into. Let's see. Nope. There we go. This book has thin ancient pages. It's open to a passage that reads, "Life is but a prison. There is only freedom in death." That's fucking morbid, isn't it? Alright, so this is the only place in this game where I really actually 100% needed this ability. So if I highlight Garrison, you can see his X ability, his right trigger throws like a flash bomb, which I probably should use more often. Pardon me. But his X ability, you can see, makes him kind of jump forward. And that's the only way I figured out how to get through those. Excellent. I don't think I missed anything here. Ah, shit. Well, let's see. 15. We're going to hit the skeleton with that, and it should pretty much take care of him. And that'll hurt that guy pretty good. Haha, Sharad you are. Yep, excellent. We are on fire, but that should not be much of a problem. Throw another ability out there with Garrison, just to speed up the process. There we go. Quick and easy. Everybody heals up. Victory. Experience. Loot. Oh, pardon me. My goodness. You see an inscription that reads, "Here lies Cabe Suthen. A dirty dog through and through, lower than a snake, and worse looking too." What do? Let's take a look. You carefully slide the lid from the tomb off and take a peek inside. You see a lot of cobwebs and bones. There's an icon with a crest bearing the Suthen family name. Well, somebody wasn't very fond of that dude. You stumble across a history book on Manda Suthen. You can read excerpts from her diary or notes from a historian's text. Let's read the historian's notes here. He makes it clear he would have preferred not to write the book in the foreword. Though she had little in the way of money, she lived an ostentatious lifestyle that drained all of her suitors, is one of the lines. Why anyone would see fit to throw away 4 years of their life chasing her dreams is beyond this observer is another. What's the diary say? Most of her diary is filled with descriptions of her Prince Charming that eludes her. She seems convinced that every man she meets is smitten with her. Reading between the lines as she describes their interactions, it's apparent that this is not exactly the case. My goodness, I can't even read today. You see an inscription that reads, "Here lies Manda Suthen, youngest of the three. Her sense of self-worth was ruined by her beauty." What do? Let's have a look. You slide off the lid and take a peek. You see a lot of cobwebs and bones. There's an icon with a crest bearing the Suthen family name. Loot. Now let's see what's going on here. You come across the amorphous aura of some being in the nether. Ether? A man's voice jumps out. "Hey folks, how's the day treating you? Name's Cabe Suthen. I'm the best cattle rancher this side of the river. Got a keen mind for business, too." Rough place to do business, or how can I help you? This is a rough place to do business. He lets out a loud, hearty guffaw. "True, business is slow. Just giving you my credentials. If it were possible to hear a wink, you would have. Now that we're introduced, I seem to have a problem, a bit of an awkward one. It's my sister, sad to say. She's a real snake. She's had it in for me since birth. I never did her wrong, at least to my mind. I always paid her back, mostly. She picked on me, stole from me, lied to me. Friends of mine most just became her pets. Now I'm guessing she liked to make my ever after a miserable one as well. You're my kind of bunch. Deface her icon in the mortal world and then head back. I'll be waiting. And hey, by the way, don't believe anything Manda says. She'll probably try and give away that cursed necklace of hers. I got one that won't haunt your nightmares, and some armor to boot. How about it?" Alright. Well now, how about that? Old Cabe is going to stand twice as tall come tomorrow. I imagine she's going to have something to say about all this. Since I have 10 of them to burn, I'll go ahead and use one. So I'm going to select Calibrito, and I'm going to hit X. And it'll do his little thing, and you'll notice we are all healed up. We didn't really need to right there, but what the hell. It's her this time. My oh my, it's quite the mess in here, Margaret. What are the servants doing? Though you can't discern any real facial features or motion, you get the sense she is leaning in toward you. Help these days. Is it any wonder society still stands with people like these? You know you're dead, right? Or who are you? Let's remind her she's dead, because she's kind of snide. Well, of course I know that, but you can never tell when Prince Charming is going to drop by, can you? Though you can't see her, it sounds like she's fussing with a fancy skirt. Ah, forgive me. My name is Manda. Pleased to meet you. If she were here, her hand would be extended for a kiss. You do anything for a lady, right? I have something you can take care of for me. Her tone sounds more demanding than questioning. I have a brother, Cabe, coffin you may have seen nearby. Daddy made sure he had the cheapest one available. He really was the worst of us. If I had my way, his family icon would be ruined, so that his spirit can twist in the ever after. Would you be willing to help? It's rather simple. Find the coffin to face the icon. Need I say more? Come back here and I'll give you my prized medallion. What do you say? Maybe. I knew you'd help. A polite giggle follows. I'll see you when you're done. Such heroes. Oh, Cape's a black sheep of the family, huh? I think the last time I ran through this dungeon, I went the other way. What's the matter? Been out in the sun too long without a hat? You forgot what to do? Yeah. Go to the living world to face Manda's icon in her coffin and hustle back here for all the treasure you can carry. I don't trust some bitch. But we'll do it his way this time. Let's see. Yep. I wonder if I can deface both of them. Nope. She gone. I don't think he's gonna give us any treasure. Ah, job well done. She made my life miserable. Makes me proud to return the favor here in the nether. Oh, you expected something in return? Aren't you the easy ones? Should have shook my hand on it. Ha ha. I'm not giving you the sand on my boots, and if you know what's good for you, you'll leave here as fast as you can. As he speaks, his voice gets deeper and more resonant, clearly threatening. Looks like it was a scam. Can I fight him? No. Well, that was all quite exciting. Moving along. Well, there you go, kids. Side with her if you want the treasure. Loot. Alright, so we can go that way. Oh, I think I know what's going on down there. I think that one will take us toward the exit, so we'll check this room out here. This dude's a real son of a bitch, this guy here. So we're gonna want to hit him with something decent pretty early. Let's build up a little overcharge. I don't want that thing aggravating me. So we'll get rid of old spider face as soon as we can. Damn. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Jesus, man. Oh, I hope this kills him. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Because you can run through the whole dungeon and be just fine, and then run across one fucking dude. Look at that. No bueno. Oh, shit. And I didn't want to use my burst bar anyway. Not at this point in the dungeon. And if I use that, he's gonna kill me. Ah, well, we got out of there. We're in bad shape. I guess I just should have used the 3 burst bars at the beginning of the fight and killed him with the garrison, but... Yeah, we should be getting near the end here. You can see everybody's all fucked up, so we'll highlight Calibretto, and we'll heal once. We'll heal twice. And we'll take another look. We should be alright. I need a drink of water. Alright. Let's go down to the creepy hallway here. Creepy. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna bring you with me. Bring you with me to do some chores. Gotta turn the old dryer back on. Horribly exciting stuff, I know. Just gotta bear with me here. Alright. Moving along. See, fuck that. If I'm in a creepy place and the statues start moving, I'm out. I'm just out. Oh, and they made it even creepier, huh? I think when I got to this fight before, I had on my burst bar and it was not a problem. This might be a little different. time to fuck around with this guy. Right before we fight the final boss, we will get, we'll find a totem that will allow us to refill our mana, so this is the point we can use some mana here. We'll set him on fire some more, I guess. And that's a good one. And we'll even get Gully involved a little bit. Got him down about 40-45%. Oof. Hit him with another one of those. I wish that was a little quicker. That one's very fast. And, man. If I hit him with something that I can get off before he goes, I might be able to kill him, but it'd be risky. I can hit him for another 800. And he's on fire. Oh, let's live dangerously, kids. Come on. Not even close. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Mm. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Garrison's out. Everybody's hurt. Lost a bit of mana. But we'll live to fight another day. If you lose on Mythical difficulty, and on the first playthrough, the Legendary difficulty, it resets the dungeon. So you just lose. You have to start the dungeon all over, so. Let's heal up a little bit more. Usually I don't need that ability much, but this time we do. Alright, so if this next room is not the boss, it will be the room after that, I'm pretty sure. Before we go any farther, we're going to take a quick look at inventory, see if there's anything useful for us here. There is not. And a little bit of a puzzle here. There's a lever here. Now we can go through the middle. In the area, you detect the faint aura of some living being. Though you can't make out anything about who or what it is, you can tell it is clearly suffering. That's a real bummer. You see a wounded bandit, clutching his side, weak and weary with pain. Should have been an easy score. I should have known better, he says. Well, let's try to help him. You try to help with all kinds of garbage. Nothing seems to work. He waves you away, knowing it's over. A little too late, but better than nothing, he says. He takes a few last breaths and looks around peacefully. His head falls and his eyes close. He is dead. Well, another bummer. What a real bummer of a room this is, huh? Alright, I think we're good. What do we need to do here? Go up the steps. Easy enough. A little side room there. The map of the dungeon, which rarely... I can't figure out what it does for us. A place we can craft some garbage. See, do we need any garbage? Major healing flask we can make one of. Mana flask. The revival flasks are the ones that you really want to have a couple around. Just in case Calibretto gets knocked out. Calibretto has an ability that can... let's make one of these. Calibretto has an ability that can bring people back. A wild element shard. Yeah, we got one of those anyway. Not worth it. As you approach the tombstone, mist swirls around your feet, and you are surrounded by a dread that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. There are faint voices that encircle the tomb every few moments. Who is it? A voice coalesces from the myriad of sounds around you. It says, "Come closer, my child, so that I may see you." That seems like a bad idea. You reach your hand out to the tombstone. The spirits that surrounds it reacts, and one of them speaks. "Yes, yes, come closer. Here for your bravery. You shall be rewarded," it says. The air suddenly chills around you. Alright. I think we got some kind of bonus, maybe? I don't know. Looks like everybody's got a little shield on now. Uh-oh. There's a lot of skeletons. Oh, come on. One shot, one kill, baby. Damn. Get a little healing going on here. Excellent. Yeah, very good. An enchanting table. We need to enchant our weapons, especially gullies and calibrettos. So what we can do here. Damage and haste. Haste would be good for garrison. And 188. We really don't have a lot to really get it jacked up here, do we? And 285. Whew. That'll be the only one we can afford to do. Okay, let's do it. He's our primary damage dealer. Why not? Yay! Haste will help Calibretto too. Certainly healing spells and stuff. Haste makes things quicker in terms of the abilities that you use. Well, that's that. I can put something weak on Gully just for shits and giggles here. Excellent. So what, somewhere in the, I think when you beat the Crimson Garden dungeon, it'll unlock the enchanting table at the, there and at the Enchantress in Harm's Way. Let's see if we can afford anything here. Garrison's defense really does need to come up. Let's see. Yeah, this will certainly help. Only takes a few minutes, but the rewards will be well worth it, especially since we're about to fight the boss of the dungeon. Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. If there's anything you want to know or talk about, put it in the old chat box there, and I'll do my best to address it. Some quick level ups here on our equipment, and then we'll get moving along. Actually, yeah, I think we're done here. Excellent. So everybody should be a little bit stronger. And I'm thinking this should be the boss fight right through this door. Oh, this fight. Oh man, if I can isolate one of these guys. This is a difficult fight. It really is. Alright, first things first. Hangman's gotta go. He is tough. We're gonna use all our burst bar early and try to get him down quickly here. Damn. That takes too long. I can get that one off. She can't get anything off. Oh, it almost killed him. Oh, I think, man. We'll see if we can take out that guy next. Ooh, we're gonna have to heal that and hope the spider doesn't attack Calibretto in the meantime. You dirty son of a bitch. I can get that off real quick. I can get that one off too. We should be alright. That's a well-timed critical hit there. And now I'm feeling pretty good. We should be just fine. Yay! Now, if we get into any fights between now and then, before the boss comes around, we'll really need to. Patterns words. It looks like there can be refined ignits. It looks dangerous, and you are no blacksmith. Still, there is magical dark energy. It could breathe. Yes, see, craft an ignite. Why not? Oh, I learned some recipes and shit. Awesome. The fire's gone out. Alright, so whatever that is, probably come in useful later. Come here. Haha. Gotcha. A lost soul hails you. It's me. I was the wounded man you helped a little bit ago, but I look a little different now. You didn't have to help me, but you did. Here, I have something for you. It's yours. Oh, see, it pays to be nice, kids. Mana Tide plating. He needs... Man, I hope that's good, because he needs an upgrade. Yeah. I don't like sacrificing attack power, but we're going to have to throw that on. Increases haste. Yeah. Very good. Something to sell at the collector and the shadow. See, yeah, very good. Very good. How you doing, buddy? Anything you want to know or talk about with this game or anything else for that matter, throw it in the old chat box there and I'll do my best to address it. Here we are. You can see the big horn thing in the next room. That's going to be the boss. So we're about to have ourselves a boss fight. But we have to check out one more thing real quick. We didn't see what's going on over here. All right. Very good. Let's see if they can... Oh, very good. Let's see what's up here. Who gets it? It'll help Calibretto the most. Awesome. That was definitely worth going around and checking out. Alright, let's go fight us a boss. What kind of sucks is... we don't have much in the way of burst bar. There's a way to do all this here, but I don't think we'll fuck with it. Actually, yeah, it's not that difficult. Who knows, maybe we'll get something else good that'll help against the boss. Now we do this. And there we go. Now we can open the big guy here, and then we'll go fight a boss. Dark leather tunic, that would be for Gully. Let's see if it's good. Sacrifice critical, brings everything else up. And in the overall we lose points, but that's not bad. Well, we'll take a look at it later. I don't want to fuck with it right now. I want to go fight this boss and put it into this dungeon. It would have been really nice to fight an enemy or two here before we got to the boss, just to make sure everything was looking good. But that's alright. This thing will refill our mana and our health before we fight the boss, but it will not improve our burst bar situation. And if we lose this fight, it will reset the dungeon, and outside of everything we've gotten so far, we'll have to start over completely. We'll get to keep the loot, but we'll have to run through the dungeon again, which I don't want to do.
Warriors of Varus, hear me. Rise and take the blade once more for your master.
If I remember correctly, the Verimatrax. He, I think, will spawn other creatures if we kill his buddies there, so we're just gonna focus on him. And hopefully he cannot one-shot us. That's right, it takes it and it spreads it around to his buddies there. Ouch. You dirty motherfucker. You guys, it's... that's garbage. Fuck. Alright. Do it the fucking hard way. Just waste that turn right there. It doesn't cancel the action. God damn it. Shit, what to do. Hit the wrong button. Hit it too fast. Alright, now if I can just get to Garrison without him dying. Oh, beautiful. What a well-timed miss. Alright, let's put this son of a bitch down. Oh, it's still not, might not be enough. I yelled at the TV and my dog's looking at me now. Sad. Oh, she's a cock. I wasn't yelling at you. Are you kidding me? You still got 64? Oh, man. 370. I mean, why? Those are not helpful at all. Maybe this will be enough to keep him alive until we get a chance to heal him better. Whew. Not good. Come on. Oh, so close here. Come on now. Oh shit, why'd you do that? That was my fault. If I die now, it might be my fault. There we go. Excellent. And a level up for everybody. And that is your mythical run through of Deadwatch. With
Impressive.
minor difficulty.
Truly, I'd say the champion's death was a waste, but you'll make fine replacements. I just have to kill you first.
You'll raise no more armies. I see now Destra's powers are greater than I anticipated. And that coming here was a mistake.
A mistake?
I fought Destra before. This time, the magic is different.
So we may now be facing a demon.
In ages past, defending this very island from invasion and facing defeat, Varus was tempted by the blood god Kadral. At the appointed time, Varus was to return to Kadral and become his living vessel forever, setting the demon free. Varus never returned, and so he was cursed by the demon. He withered. His powers waned. Destra must be exploiting her master's disappearance for her own gain.
You said coming here was a mistake.
This was a simple distraction. She lured us here.
Why?
Perhaps her attention is on something greater. Vargas the Defiler in nearby Strongmont.
Strongmont? Defiler?
Strongmont was a defensive fortification built on the southeastern tip of the isle. One of Varus's most powerful generals, Vargas, was stationed there to defend against naval attacks from the east. It was there Vargas grew in strength, fed by Varus, and there he was put to death, his demon-twisted spirit trapped. While imprisoned, he actually grew in power, making it harder and harder to contain him. Destra will want him, and with Kadral helping, she can have him.
We'll be ready for her this time.
To Strongmont, then. Whether I'm right or wrong, Bug.
Yay! So we got a mythical treasure chest. Let's see if there's anything good in it. That'll be good for Calibretto. Alright. There you go. We go back to the thing out here and we will exit the dungeon, and that'll be that. I certainly do appreciate you guys hanging around. I am the Preston13. You can catch me on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff. Let's play some games. I appreciate you hanging out. Go pick up Battle Watchers. It's a great game if you enjoy turn-based games. You'll absolutely love it. If you're watching here on Twitch, I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. Just take a quick break here, and we will move on to Strongmont Dungeon is next. Alright, yeah, that's about it. Alright, kids, be good out there.